to another episode. We are here for another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday morning. Where else would you rather be on the internet on a Wednesday morning, Brandon? But right here at
Practice
the
the
show.
show.
This week, the world of AI was shaken up again. We have models that changed, some that are being discontinued, and now we're seeing a major shift towards these AI models creating watermarks to tag all of the AI generated content. Now, if you're using AI for content, funnels, business, or any type of creative work, these changes aren't just tech news because they could directly affect how you work with AI. The AI landscape is already moving incredibly fast, so today's best models may not be tomorrow's. The big takeaway: don't build your entire workflow around one model. Stay flexible and keep up with what's changing. And these aren't just updates for AI nerds, they're changes that could impact every creator, funnel builder, and business that's using AI. So follow along with us because tonight we'll talk about some of those changes and what they actually mean for you on tonight's episode of Pitch Practice, the show. My name is Mark, and I'm the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. I teach the newest art and science of funnel building to help content creators sell other people's stuff.
Brandon here, Chief Business Strategist with Brand on Growth Lab, helping you get set up online properly and fix those leaky leads, those leaky marketing pipes, so you don't lose any leads, something like that. That's what I do. Okay, digital plumber. All
You
right,
should have that memorized
I
like
should.
like
Look, my intro is about as good as my offer at this point in time. Okay, it's a good offer. What I do is great. Okay, I just don't know how to say it. All right, sue me.
it.
Don't sue me. Don't be Bucky's. Okay.
The bad thing is that's what makes people buy is the way you say it.
I know. In fact, I learned that this weekend because I had an opportunity to get a new client. It was a contractor, did outdoor structures for pools and things like that down in Florida. And talked to him, got to know his business, what he already had in place, AI wise, things like that. And I was like, that's what I was going to offer him, like the whole leaky lead system with the chatbot, the texting, and lead forms and all that kind of stuff to hook up to his Google service ads, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, no, I already got all that. And he had another call the next day, and I followed up with him on Monday. He was like, yeah, I went with the other guys. This is what they got. I was like,
You went with the other guy.
that's what I like had for you. You said you wanted to do this, so I took all that out. I was like, yeah. It's like, all right, man. Good luck. I'll follow up with you in 6 months, see how it really works for you. But it just sucks because it sucks to the fact that I didn't stick to the hit buy bust strategy for one, and two, the offer wasn't solid enough. And he's like, he didn't want to move off Wix, so I kind of bent on that. It was like I just bent too much, and then it broke. So lesson learned. You want to work with me, it's got to be this, and this. This is what works. If you don't, then see you later.
Yeah, I will say that I believe one of the reasons the hit by a bus strategy is effective is because what it does is it future paces. If you understand what I mean, it future paces. It lets them, the wording just helps them to see what their business would be like after they have this system that's put together. And that's what can actually, because people are probably seeing in their head, they're thinking these thoughts. And you have to kind of interrupt those thoughts and actually direct those thoughts, because they're thinking, okay, every reason I don't need that. Why do I need a redesign? Why do I need this? Well, when you can you see yourself? Can you see yourself generating leads like this and having these customers come in and then paying you, future pacing it, letting them see it, and then they can say, "Oh, okay, I can see that." And I think that's one of the reasons why that hit by bus strategy is effective. It takes advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. And for those that don't know and understand where I'm coming up with the hit by bus strategy, that is in the Funnel Builder certification program. It's one of the first lessons you learn in the bronze. I think it's like four or five, bronze five, something like that. And it's a great strategy. But I should have followed it. Should have followed it. I did it. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the I think the that was the One Comma Club challenge.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can still go through the One Comma Club challenge.
You can.
I haven't.
You can. Yeah, there's still different cohorts that go through. It's evergreen now. So they've taken the best parts, the parts they know is going to convert and move somebody forward, and keep rocking and rolling. I think the affiliate program on it is still nice on it. I don't know what I got to check the payout for it, but yeah, it's nice. So I mean, if you're looking for an opportunity, hit up Mark and I, and we will set you up right and get you in.
Something must have went on with one of my links this past week.
What happened?
1,000 clicks to one of my links.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was, and it spiked for a few days, but I don't know, yeah. Can't say I have so many links out there, you know what I mean?
I look at my at the links that I've created that are, kind of mass through ClickFunnels there, and I see the clicks. I'm like, all right, it's getting traffic. Why is anybody buying? But
yeah, I saw one day, and I say to myself, okay, what did I post? But then, I think I post enough where other people might be sharing my stuff. So I never know. But I know I was like 1,000 clicks, and guess how many conversions?
0.
Yeah, it just takes my cost per lead down. It's like, come on, if it's not a good lead, I really don't care about the click. If you're really interested in, I don't know, maybe someone actually downloaded because I did throw some templates out there that were pretty helpful. We're coming off of last week with the overskill games. That was a crazy 24-hour period last week. I want to throw a shout out there to Aaron, who made the top 15. Were you watching that last week? Were you watching that top 10 voting?
Nope. Like I said, overskill has not even been a blip on my radar. It's a shiny thing that I have no interest in at this point in time, just due to what my focus has been. Is like horse blinders are on. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If you want an app, you want to make an app, if you have a business that you feel an app can help you, like if you're a coach, consultant, etc., yes, get into overskill, figure out how to build it, and it will do wonders for you. My only reservations on it is just the fact that it's built on AI, and AI is super volatile right now, as you just mentioned in the intro. You got Manus shutting down, you got models changing daily. I think like 3 weeks ago, we were talking about ChatGPT, and it's three new models now that popped up, and I don't even know how to use any one of them. So it's like I got to relearn GPT all over again. So it's just one of those things, man.
And not only that, but I hear that Claude, the quality of the output of Claude has gone down as well.
Yeah. So I might
Um,
even be canceling that and just sticking with GPT, because actually quality of GPT has like gone up 1,000-fold.
that's why Marketing Secrets AI is the choice. Multiple large language models all in one centralized brain. So you don't have to continue switching from one to the other. The system automatically optimizes for the best, for the best model. It it has it has it has Fable in there. It has your Claudes. It has your Sonars. It even has Kimi Deep Research. I believe it's the best opportunity for you to actually stick with the model and actually to avoid having to keep switching back and forth. And we talked about, I was the reason that I was in the challenge last week is because I'm helping someone launch an app. So someone that's building an app, I may not be in there building myself, but these apps, you're not building them just to give to other people, but these should be really apps that you're going to set up your funnel and you're going to do an entire marketing to actually get this app in the hands of people. And that's where I can help, is actually my launch strategy, an AI launch strategy for an app. And think we're going to be launching here in a couple of weeks, right before Funnel Hacking Live. But then I think what I liked, what I saw at the end, and I think what a lot of people demonstrated is that these apps aren't just for businesses. I think in our world and a lot of people that we've seen on their creating apps, it has literally been for coaches. You've been seeing a lot of funnel apps, a lot of apps that will tell you how to, generate leads. But I actually, got a chance to speak with them and go through his app. And his was one of the apps that made it in the top 15, was Brandon Hunsaker. What's up, Brandon? And his app was for engineers. It was one of the more, and I can see why it made it in the top 15, because it was a very, very useful app. And when you saw how he's an ambassador like us, but I think he's really been trying to meld or trying to combine his prior career with funnels. And he's been trying to think of a way that he could use these funnels to help his engineers. He developed this app that he calls Line Flow. And it was the coolest thing because it took these complicated electrical schematics and it put it in a form that was actually exportable into a CAD or whatever the type of software is that that engineers typically use. So I think it's only limited by your imagination. I think Tim's been in there, but he created an app that actually connects with ClickFunnels, but it connects with ClickFunnels to actually drop ship books through Lulu or however that works. But I think it's going to be interesting, and I think some of these apps could be business tools that could potentially either help us or some of our dream customers. That's what I think about it. Even though I did get dropped, I got dropped another 10,000 credits inside of Overskill. But from what I've seen with, I think I've seen Dan and Madison talking. Man, they're spending close to 20,000, 50,000 credits to create these apps. and then they would talk about it and what's that in real dollars. And they were saying it's about $200, about $200-300 in credits, which when you look at it compared to what it would have cost to have a full development team to put together an app, is definitely a cost saving.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that if you're out there building this app, I think you really want to be able to get subscribers, get people actually using it, making some type of recurring revenue on them.
Yeah, because I mean, if it costs you money, it has to be like you're investing money in it. It has to have some type of return. I mean, there's no point in throwing dollars at something that, one, is going to suck, or two, like, you're not going to eventually sell. Like, this is not, it's not a game. Like, they try to gamify it, but like, this is business. This is an asset that you should be able to sell and make money with, and that's the ultimate purpose of it. Now, the only question that I had and the thought was, okay, so you have the app, it's hosted, it's AI powered. If somebody's using it, is it consuming AI credits for use? Like, what's the bandwidth of it? You know what I mean? That could be the $1 million question right
Oh,
there.
yeah. And I think someone asked that question. That's a good question. And I think it doesn't, only if you use AI in the app.
Mm.
I think it's only if you use it, only if there's some type of AI in the app. So Erin, she created an app for doodle owners.
Mm.
Yeah, and well, actually, I'll tell you, yeah, well, I won't, yeah, I'm not gonna get into all that because I think I'll just talk about her entry into the contest. She made top 15. She was actually the #1 voted for hearts before it went into that last competition. She had somewhere close to 200 plus. And what was really cool is she came out of this even before the competition. She had 40 real leads, and these were people that were ready to actually buy the app. Now, she's going to be making the app inside Overskill, but at the time, what she created was just a lead magnet. I went through it. It was pretty cool. I mean, it had a smooth flow. It was literally a survey funnel app. It was literally a survey funnel that asked several questions about, how prepared you might be to take care of your doodle. And at the end, it rated you, sent you a complete report and a grade score. And then it actually invited you to the launch. Awesome. And she made top 15. So she will be in the virtual mastermind
Nice.
with Russell. Congratulations on that. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think I am part of it. I am not on the waiting list. So I do have quite a few credits, but we'll see if I haven't paid for anything though. Cause I don't know if I'm ready to go down that rabbit hole yet. But if anyone else out there is interested, they're going to be releasing some skip the line credits. And the moment I get some skip the line credits, I'm going to be posting it inside my private Facebook group first, and then on my personal profile if anyone's out there is interested in getting in on it. Right now, it's waitlist. And I do have a link for the wait list if you want to get on that as well. I think you have one too, right?
Yeah, I'm on the wait list though, so I got a link. I will throw it in the comments on my Facebook page. If you're interested in signing up and getting on the wait list to get in, you can do that. Or if you want to get in, well, the Overskill games are done, so you can't get in that route. How's
Yeah.
can they get in? Can they get in through the Marketing Secrets AI pathway still? Because isn't that how you got in?
No, I got in because I got a personal invite from someone that was at the original. I got one of those skip the line invite codes after they did the Vibe Codeathon in Boise.
Well,
So I got
I
sent.
thought they were given an overskill deal if they were in the Marketing Secrets AI deal and they bought the Marketing Secrets AI package.
Yes, but you asked me how I got mine.
No, so I didn't know how you
Yeah.
got yours. But no, if you do the Marketing Secrets AI challenge and you buy the package,
Yeah,
then you can get the overskill as part of the deal. If they're still running it. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I don't have a link for that. But if they are running it, I will find out for you.
I will say, because I was referring someone to that challenge, and the link has changed. It doesn't go to the challenge anymore. It goes straight to a 14-day free trial to Marketing Secrets AI. But inside of Marketing Secrets, there is the challenge replays, and you will get access to the backstage pass, where they're having weekly open, no, I'm sorry, I said open, but office hours. What do they call it? What's OOH out of, or office hours?
Office hours of some sort.
Open office hours. I think
Yeah.
they do have weekly open office hours, and inside of the Marketing Secret software is your training area that includes the replays. And I did, maybe we'll go through that a little bit tonight. I don't know. We don't I think our discussion tonight is just you wanted to talk about something though, right?
Yeah. So it's fair season. You know what that means? It means lots of local marketing happening. Okay. You got the big old merchant buildings, merchant tents, or whatever you want to call them, where everybody goes and peddles their wares. And, it's like trade show, right? It's a local trade show. And here's Champaign County. In fact, we got blown out the past couple days. Rain, crazy rain. Trees down everywhere. They shut the fair down for a day. It was back up, but it pretty much rained all day. But that's besides the point. Sunday, first day of the fair, I went. Of course, I go to the merchant building to see who's there, because usually the first day, all of the merchants are there the first day because they're super excited. They're gung ho. They're like, all right, this year's going to be the year I'm going to get 1 billion leads, and we're going to have a great third, fourth quarter, or whatever, and move that into the next year. And took a walk through. I saw so many mistakes. Mistake number one that I saw was there's no cat calling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by cat calling? Like, there's nobody like inviting you into the booth. It's like they were grumpy, or it's too hot to be there. And it was kind of hot on Sunday. But it's like, all right, you just got to be there. Whatever. Somebody comes up, we'll talk to you, type deal. So there's nobody trying to invite you into the booth. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two, there was no gifts or prizes or some type of fishbowl sign up, drop a card, or drop a business card, or something like that, depending on the type of business you were, prominent out in front to at least try to capture something, right? The one a couple years back, there was a company, they sold home safety equipment, carbon monoxide detectors, fire detectors, all that kind of stuff. They were giving away a Yeti cooler. Sign up. And I knew the promo, right? Like, you sign up, you're on their list. They're going to call you up. They're going to do a home visit, and they're going to try to sell you something. And of course, I did it, and I bought. So, go figure. But it was needed.
Fishbowl.
Yeah.
Fishbowl giveaway.
Yeah, it's pretty much fishbowl giveaway type deal. So there weren't very many of those there. And the third biggest mistake that I saw there was nobody in the booth. So you pay for the booth, you pay for the space. There's nobody manning the booth. And I'm like, wow. I mean, I don't know how much it costs to present at the merchant barn, but it's like, why are you spending the money and you have nobody there managing the booth?
Were there any brochures there? Yeah. Was it like a self-serve?
It wasn't self-serve. And sure, there was a couple things kind of on the table or whatever, maybe a brochure or two, or a bowl of candy or something you can take a piece of candy from. But like, there was nobody there. And there was even one stall that had like the name like on the floor that was supposed to be set up, and they didn't even show up. So it's like that's absolutely crazy. So when it comes to like the live marketing, you got to treat it just like any other medium or sales funnel. You got to have your hook, you got to have your story, and you got to have an offer there. And again, a lot of these businesses, they just don't have that. And if you've ever seen my live video with the 30 biggest mistakes deal, it was like, you just think if you just put a booth there and maybe a sign or a spinny wheel thing for a prize, that it's going to attract your ideal customer, and you're going to get a sale down the road. And that's not typically how it works. So I'm mixed when it comes to that type of marketing. I know it's good. I know it can be good, at least for as far as like lead capturing goes. But if your booth isn't set up right, you're not going to be capturing the high quality leads that you need at that point in time. Because you got to think about it. You're at a fair, right? Like, who is ready to buy when they're at a fair? They're there for the funnel cakes. They're there to see the animals, the wiener dog races. The fake wrestling. They're there to be entertained. They're not really there to purchase. So you really got to bring it when you come and you present at a local fair to get the leads, get the attention, and eventually win the business and stay top of mind.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, in person. And I think that today, some suggestions that I love, I just so happens that there was a couple years ago, I conducted this experiment, right? I conducted an experiment at an event on a weekend, and I went through and I was looking at all of the booths there and all the people that were selling there. I would go there and I had a QR code that they would scan. It went straight to a funnel. The QR code went straight to a funnel and collected leads. And I thought to myself, everyone there in that booth, at that event, probably spent at least that, I'm just going to say on the low end, we'll say maybe they spent $80 for the booth for 4 hours. I spent 2 hours and collected more leads than they collected the entire 4 hours. And those leads went straight into my CRM, where I picked up 2 clients that I made probably $800 off those clients. And I said to myself, I said, look, I spent less time, no money, and made more than they did the entire 4 hours there.
And it's just how you do it, how you set yourself up to for it to work. And if you don't set yourself up right, you don't have the tools necessary. You don't have the lead acquisition set up properly. Like you said, you had a QR code on an iPad or an iPhone or whatever. Even if you had just a piece of paper and poster, put a scan me for free deal or whatever you do. I don't like discounts, but you know what I mean.
Scan here to enter into the drawing. Yep. But yeah, lead them straight to a landing page where they can enter their email address that goes directly into your CRM. And I did this one specifically. The landing page was specifically geared for that event. So they landed there and they're like, hey, glad that I met you here at this event. Enter your email address here and I'm going to send you that gift. Oh man, that's when I was really having fun with funnels.
and they can be fun if done right. It's just sad to see. Like, I don't think like the people selling the spots or trying to get over on some of these companies and businesses. I mean, the businesses know they need to market and advertise. They know it's an opportunity to get in front of people in the county, in the local area. It's just that they're not doing it right. And It should be my job to go walk through tomorrow before everybody shuts down and just take note of every business that was there and just send them a message like, hey, saw your booth. This is what I liked about it. This is what I didn't like. This is how you can improve. And if you want help next year to set up a good booth, let me know. That's it. And it should work. Hopefully it works. The salty, or I wouldn't say the skeezy part of it, I guess, would be that you're pitching them for free, right? And they paid the money to pitch all the people coming in there. So it's like, there's a gray area. Like, you really shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go to trade shows to try to pick up the clients of people that are vending. You shouldn't do it.
Not necessarily, because you're going where that's your target market.
It is. But I should have booth for myself, because there are other business owners walking through that aren't that aren't on display. But it would at least give me an opportunity or a reason to network, because I already paid my admission to do that. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah. And there was another feature inside of ClickFunnels Classic that's not in the new ClickFunnels, but I loved it. And it was that text message opt-in. Did you ever use that?
No, because I never had Twilio or anything like that.
No, you didn't need Twilio. And you know what? I bet it's still built in ClickFunnels. There was, you know what? I bet you those numbers probably still work, because I still have my ClickFunnels Classic account. So I don't know why it wouldn't work, but you didn't need Twilio. There was this one number. If you remember ClickFunnels Classic, there was one number. So everybody got the same number, but what was different is what you text to that number. And what you text to that number. And what you text to that number, it would immediately send them a link to your funnel. So you could, and you would tell, because, okay, let's say I wanted to put in funnel. I'd say text funnel. It would say that's already been taken. So I think you know what? Text get mental, because the mental marketer, I said, text get mental. And when you text that number, it sends them a link to your funnel. But that number, you know what? You should check it out in ClickFunnels Classic. You know what? I can probably actually go inside of ClickFunnels Classic. And where is that at? It was the coolest thing. I loved it, man. I loved it. I set up a few funnels that way. It's been a while. I'm looking inside of a funnel right now that I was transferring from Classic to let me see, automation. Man, it just looks so foreign going inside there now.
Oh, I haven't been in there in like years. I know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Add text opt-in. Oh, here's the number right here. You want it?
Sure.
Okay, let's try this. Okay.
Hold on, let me get a pen.
Yeah, wait, let me. All right, hold on. I found the number. It's the same number for every. It was the same number, and it was called a. It was called. Man, what the heck is that? Okay, cancel. Okay, so it was called. This was in the area of the publishing, where you could get click pops, you could get click opt-in, had a WordPress plugin. And you could actually download the full HTML of your page. You could connect your page inside of your Facebook page. You could embed code for your website and for the iframe inside of a website. And then it was the text opt-in. Let me put it here in this chat real quick. And then I don't see I could give that number away because everybody knows it. Wrong one. Sorry, I pasted something else wrong. But you know what happened this week? I think I think I told you this week I got my account shut down from Facebook. And I remember did I tell you Facebook shut my account down, said that I'd been suspended because I was doing some illegal action. Did you get that?
Mhm.
It's in the chat.
Mhm.
Text get mental to that to that number. See what happens. See if it still works.
Okay, 1 second. Trying to get into my old ClickFunnels account, but apparently my password's wrong that I got password's wrong that I had saved.
Password, yeah, because if you don't go in there, it's going to ask you to change it. I wonder if it still works. It would only send it to my phone once, so I couldn't do it again because I'd already had it sent to my phone once.
All right, what do I got? What do I got to text?
Get mental. Get mental. I think I set that one up. Get mental. But that page may not work because I moved it probably give you the link.
Holy cow.
But you may not.
So I've been getting texts from this phone number to Comma Club Live. Challenge Secrets Masterclass. Day 2 of OFA. June 5th, 2024 was the last day that I got a
that you got a text from that number.
Yeah. All right, so get mental.
Yeah. See what happens. I set that up. Oh my gosh, it's probably been since 21, 22. But you may not be able to access the page because I moved the domain and the pages have been acting crazy. So let me know if you get anything back. I just remembered that specific code that I had put in there because I've gone on some podcasts and I said, just text get mental. And it was like, whoa, I got it. But Facebook, I don't know, somehow AI actually revoked my account. I tried to put my ID in, it wouldn't take it. It locked me out and it said that we're going to review it. And if we don't, it said that if we find that you violated our policies, your account will be locked out permanently. That's what they told me, Brandon. And you know what? I wasn't even worried.
Why is that?
I wasn't even worried. I thought, you know what? Maybe I need to get off Facebook for a while. And I started thinking, you know what? Yeah, maybe I need to get off Facebook for a while. And I don't think I would feel like I really lost anything. Yeah, I'd start another account probably, and then
you'd lose your group. You lose your group and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I know that's the only thing. I need to make somebody else an admin. That way, if I ever get kicked out, they could let me back in. But I would lose my group. I'd lose my page, and I'd lose my personal profile, and I'd lose all the content that I've been posting on it. Like I said, luckily, I do have my email. I do have my email list, and I'm still collecting emails. Bam, 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 more emails every week. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? TikTok, maybe it looks appealing. Did anything happen when you texted?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Okay. All right. So maybe it's not working anymore. It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while. Yeah, it's been quite a while, so it may not work anymore. But are you in your ClickFunnels Classic?
I'm trying to get in. But it keeps saying
Yeah, that's
invalid email and password, and I just changed it unless I spelled it wrong.
yeah, that it. You know what? Let me set one up real quick. I'm gonna set one up real quick. Let me say, all right, hold on. I'm gonna set one up real quick, and the unique code is going to be, all right, you know what? I got this cool little, okay, so this is a funnel right here. This funnel is a funnel that is an opt-in funnel for a app, for an app, for if you want to create an app. So you know what? Let me show this on my page. Let me show this real quick, and I'm gonna give you out there the opportunity to text to this number to get a copy of this funnel. But it is in Classic, so it is in Classic. If you have a Classic account, then of course you're gonna get a copy of it. If you don't have a Classic account, then of course, it's going to prompt you to take a 14-day free trial. If you want a 14-day free trial of the oh no, I don't want that. Okay, there we go. See this one here? So I was looking through some funnels, and I was like, wow, this one's cool, and this one's probably a little bit sort of about what's going on right now. Are you building an app? Let's say you wanted to actually help others build an app. I found this funnel here that is specifically designed for someone that wants to actually build an app, 30-day summit, or nice little graphics in here. You can tell this is old school style though, right?
Let me look. Sorry, I'm still trying to log into my other account. Oh yeah,
This is definitely old school ClickFunnels, but it's a funnel. So this is the funnel that I'm going to give you an opportunity, and this one is called "Are You Building an App?" So what I'll do is I'm going to set up a text opt-in for this funnel here, and the text opt-in is going to be to text. Let me see, what should it be? Let me see here, hold on, let me show you where to go inside your account to get this set up though real quick, okay? I always like showing my screen and demoing stuff here, right? All right, okay, hold on, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna give you a blast from the past right here. Look at that. Is that on the screen?
Nope. Yep.
Look at that blast from the past right there. Man, can you remember how we used to build in this thing, man?
It was
crazy.
It was a mess.
Man, but we made it work. We were working in this thing like crazy. So this one here is not in the settings, but you have to come to the particular page, and then it's at the publishing mark right there, right? And then here's where you had all those options. Remember, click pop code, click opt-in link. I used this click pop code a few times. Those are interesting. I used this to put multiple pop-ups on pages. So that's how I use that click pop code. Because all you did was you got a click pop version of the page that you could embed on any website. So you know what I did? I would get the click pop code, and then I would add a CSS element on the page, you know? And of course, you could have as many CSS elements as you wanted on the page. And what I did with those pages is I made it so that the page was transparent. It was the coolest thing how I made these click pops show up on pages with the transparent background. So it just showed up like a quick pop-up, but it wasn't a whole page because the page was transparent. That makes sense? So that's how I would put multiple pop-ups on a page using that that code right there, that click pop code. That was interesting. I'd never done this, adding to Facebook. Of course, I did embed codes, plugins, and I've downloaded HTML, but this is your text opt-in. This is where you collect leads through text message. So I'm going to actually add a text opt-in for this one, and we're going to say, what is it? I'm going to do app builder. Okay, cool. Did you see me enter that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
You want me to try to do it?
So let me make sure. Yeah, let's do that. We love doing. I think that's it. I think that's all I need to do. I think it should be live. All right. Yeah. So yeah, try that number and see what happens. And you out there listening, you can try it too. Did the number come up?
I didn't see a number.
Okay. So let me give you the number to text it to.
I used the same one that you did before.
Okay, so you don't see that there, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same.
So
75. Yeah. 850
okay, yeah.
7543.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Text that word to that number. And okay, and then you can also put a message down there. Okay, yeah. You can say, thanks. Enter your email and give them some details to remind them why they're opting in for your page. Ask for their email here and give them some details to remind them why they're opting in. I'm just going to say, thanks for the text. Here's a copy of this funnel. Oh, no, you know what? You're not going to get a copy of the funnel. You're just going to access the funnel to be able to app building funnel. There you go. So if you are watching this from any foreign country, any foreign land, and you happen to stumble upon this video in the 47th minute, if you're watching this far, that's a treat for you. Enjoy that page. Did it work?
Nope.
It
Hold
didn't.
on. Wait, no, because it didn't. Hold on.
I don't think I actually have a domain set up for that page because it's just in one of my it's just one of my share funnels. So I don't have an active domain set up on. I didn't have one set up.
All right. I just sent it and it didn't do anything yet. But I'm getting a little upset that I cannot get into my Classic account.
Change your password.
I have like 3 times already.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Cool, but we are at the top of the hour.
We are.
Marketing Secrets AI is your one AI app that will have all of your large language models, and you can now sign up directly for a 14-day free trial. Go to mentalmarketer.com/. Hold on, let me see here. Hold on, let me see if I actually, no, I don't have one. I don't have a QR code. I only have a QR code for the 1 Comma Club challenge. And I don't have one for the AI Secrets challenge or, hold on, which one is this? Oh, no, there it is right there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, hold on. I do have it, but it is, hold on, let me take that off. And I have this one, which is more of a, that's more of a QR code right there at the top of the screen. Yeah, there's your opportunity right there to get a straight 14-day free trial. to the Marketing Secrets AI software. We're on version 2. Maybe we'll do some more demo next week. We're a couple weeks out from Funnel Hacking Live, and guess who has the best seat in the house, Brandon?
Me?
I got a better seat.
No,
than
you didn't.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
Mine is directly center, third row, second level, right below. I don't know. It's interesting because it looks like there's a 3 row of seats, and then there's a special section right behind it. So I'm center, third row. I'm probably going to be able to high five Russell from my seat. I'll tell you what. If it was a place where they were shooting t-shirt cannons.
I'm in the same section, dude. You're in the same row I'm in.
No, I'm in 20. You're in 203, I think. I'm in 202. I'm in the center section. You're on the right side.
I'm in the center section, dude.
So okay, all right. Okay. What's your seat?
I told you my seat.
I know, but I thought I remember you saying 202.
No, yeah, I'm in 202. I'm right in the middle.
Hold on. Oh wow, you're in 202?
Yeah.
Which row?
Row 3, seat 1.
Wait a minute. Row 3?
Yeah.
What? No, it's a letter. What row?
3.
It can't be row 3 because I'm in
row
row
C.
C.
Yeah, row C, C1, 202, C1.
Oh no! Oh man, yeah, we're on the same row.
I told you that when I shared those tickets to you.
Oh, okay. I thought I remember seeing 203 on yours.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm 202.
All right.
I bought that like the day they were releasing tickets. They like wouldn't give out the link to buy tickets, and they said, "Oh, you got to buy it on Ticketmaster." So I was like, "Oh, okay." And now it's on Ticketmaster. I'll just go to Ticketmaster and look for the thing. And there was a whole bunch of blues sitting there for that section that were supposed to go to like the semi-premium people. And I was like, "Well, that's stupid. I'm buying a ticket." So yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, cool.
Now,
so we'll be on this.
Yeah, yeah. Now, like for the section like behind it, like the blue 202, I don't know. Like, are those like the suites?
Yeah, that's what I saw too, because there seems to be like some type of a divider between row 3 and the seats behind it, right?
Like they got
So
more leg room.
But I'm wondering, is that going to be like are we going to have a wall behind us?
No.
And that's what I was curious about. That between row C and the row behind it, it looks like there's some type of divider. But hey, if we're right in front of those people behind us, maybe they can throw down some refreshments to us.
Yeah,
because it looks like some kind of premium area right behind us, right? Cool. Excited about that, man. I'm all set now. It's time to get the plane ticket. And so I'm planning to make that money this week. That's how it is. Make that money and then get the tickets.
There you go.
Cool. All right, cool. All right. We must be at the top of the hour. I'm sure we are. It's been a great day, great discussion. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. Give us a shout out where you're watching from in the comments. And if you're going to be at Funnel Hacking Live, make sure to hit us up. We will be potentially doing some lives from there too. I think we have to. I don't think we haven't done lives from Funnel Hacking Live at all. So we'll have to see what's planned. All right.
All righty, man. Have a good night. Later, everyone.
Other than that, take care, everybody. And remember to keep making the world a better place, one funnel